What are your major problems now that you face while speaking? Is there anything that I can help you with, or we can just move forward with the conversation or the small talk? So, already you are reading and you are underlining the past tense wherever you get. It is kind of a slow process, like your subconscious mind takes a lot of time to get registered all the things that you are learning. Who inspired you, and from where did you get this doing business of thing in your brain, in your heart? Very popular show, that is Shark Tank. You must have watched, definitely. Yes, it is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Many people read this book, and it is very popular one. Yeah, it shows you the path of doing business, becoming rich. Whereas the people who are poor, kind of, they have a mindset which is little poor. They are like every day, they are every time they are thinking of savings. They are thinking of we will not be able to do it well, from where we will do it, and all those, this kind of a negative energy they keep in their mind, and that is why they remain poor. And rich people just change their mindset and they think in a different way of getting it. No, it is about like my ideology, which is if you are giving your 100%, you don't need to think of it कि मेरे को कैसे मिलेगा. Give your 100%, do your 100% whenever you are able to do. Rest is up to the universe. That's what I say. And another thing is that I always show gratitude to the universe for giving me everything.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. I welcome you to the session. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm very fine. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking me to. Have we met before? Is it our second session? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It
I'm
means
very
I
happy to
remember.
have this mechanism.
Okay. That's what when you joined, I think I met him already. Great. So, how have you been?
Yes.
How are you doing? How's life treating you?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It's really great with rating. Why?
Okay.
Because as I mentioned in my prior video that I haven't got any organization place, right? So, and I'm currently doing internship in other organization.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, I'm very happy.
Okay.
That's it, ma'am.
That's amazing to hear that you are happy and life is treating you very well. Amazing. So,
Yeah.
what new have in you have incorporated in yourself since the last meeting?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to explain about it as it's my first question. Yeah, and I had incorporated so many things in my daily life. And I
Mm-hmm.
used to wake up at morning 6 a.m. Prior, I used to wander my most of the time in doing redundant things like wasting my time, spending my more time in utilizing my mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I used to waste my time a lot. After connecting with you, after getting so many insightful things, I got profound vision about my career. Like in
Wow.
which way should I propel?
Hmm.
Or and then after having your session, that I got realized that I should be doing the things which I should have to conquer my dreams in my career.
Hmm.
I created a vision for my career, and I am propelling in that way after having this session with you, ma'am.
Okay, that's amazing to hear. That's incredible. And would you mind reminding me when did we have the last session?
2 months ago, ma'am. If it would be yes, 2 months ago.
Just 2 months ago. Okay. And after that
Yes, ma'am.
session,
two
have you
months ago.
connected to other YouTubers too? Did you talk to different people?
No, ma'am, I haven't got any chance from any other YouTubers, and I'm constantly mailing them, but and I'm not getting chance to get connected with them. So
Okay.
that feels more monotonous for me, and I'm feeling more monotonous.
Okay. So, how are you doing the speaking practice?
Sorry, ma'am.
How are you doing the speaking practice if you don't get the chance to meet people or connect to the other people?
Yeah, yeah, and I'm doing the same practice as I started from before, from now. Like And I used to do self-talk a lot now. And I'm doing the same speaking practice from
Okay.
beginning from now, and I'm doing the same thing with me, like speaking practice only.
Self talk mostly you are
Speaking
doing.
practice in terms of taking a topic, and I'm yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, self-talk.
Great. That's amazing.
That's what I'm doing every day without.
Without taking a break, you are doing it regularly.
Yes, ma'am. Every time when I'm getting the same, like,
Okay.
and I'm
Happens.
experiencing the
Happens.
same connectivity issues.
Okay. So it means you are mostly doing the self talk. Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what are your major problems now that you face while speaking? Is there anything that I can help you with, or we can just move forward with the conversation or the small talk?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm having little bit challenges while speaking, and
Okay.
I'm not able to articulate the thoughts in my past, as we mentioned before. And I'm doing the same practices, but I'm
Okay. You are struggling to represent or articulate your sentences in past tense. So what are you doing
yes,
in
ma'am.
order to improve it?
Yeah, and I'm reading books related to, like,
Okay.
currently I started reading a book, new book like Forest Enchantments
Hmm.
in perspective of Sita Ramayana, and I'm
Okay.
currently reading about it. As you
Hmm.
mentioned in before video, and I'm doing the practice like underlining the things about past tense and all, wasn't, hadn't, or everything, the past tense, and I'm underlining, but and I'm not able to articulate in past tense. That's it. If
Okay,
the
I get it.
conversation is on present tense means I'm able to articulate my thoughts very profoundly and very immensely. When it comes
Wow.
to past tense means and I'm unable to articulate.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, I got it. So already you are reading and you are underlining the past tense wherever you get. It is kind of a slow process. Like your subconscious mind takes a lot of time to get registered all the things that you are learning. But if you are like in hurry that you want to master it soon, then you can try, even like you can pick the particular tense, the past tense, and can write down 1,000 sentences using that particular, like they should be your own sentences. That is another way to master any particular grammatical pattern, where you pick one grammatical pattern for a week, you practice, make your own sentences using the particular pattern for a week, like around 1,000 sentences on particular tense or on particular grammatical pattern, and that's how you master it. So that also you can try, like writing down a lot of sentences using the particular pattern which is past tense you are struggling with, right? Mostly. So that also you can try, and that would help you.
Yes, ma'am.
And simultaneously
Yeah,
you
okay.
can keep reading and underlining the tenses when you get it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Definitely I will do that
Okay.
for my
So
mastering
what do
my
you
language.
do,
So
how you spend your weekends mostly?
in weekends, ma'am, like I won't have 2 days time to, like everybody having 2 days time to have their own time in weekends, but I have only 1.5 day on
Okay.
Saturdays, and I'm having half days.
Hmm.
So, and for the half day, and I'm watching the videos which is related to English. And on the other day, on Sundays, I used to do practice related to English as well as, and I was more intrigued to learn the mythology related knowledge, ma'am.
Hmm.
So, and I'm devoting or more time on that in
Okay.
Sundays and Saturdays, and I'm doing the practices like reading and listening to English, that kind
Okay.
of things, and I'm doing in my weekends. That's it. And I'm
Great.
currently living more estranged to city. That's why condition thing, and I couldn't enjoy my time properly.
Okay. Hmm.
It's around 30 kilometers for city, ma'am, and I'm currently staying, and
Then it is a little
yeah,
challenging for you
that's
to manage. That still I appreciate, you are trying to manage and maintain the consistency of learning English and mastering the skill.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for admiring in that way what I had explained about.
Okay. So what is there and is there anything that you would like to change or incorporate in your lifestyle? Anything that you feel is still missing and I'm struggling with and I want to incorporate in order to change or in order to improve your overall lifestyle?
I have a thought in my mind that I should be commencing with a business
Okay.
in career, but I don't have that much investment to start my business. So, and I would like to change my life, entire lifetime with that business. And I have that kind of thought in my mind that, but I don't have that much financially or and I'm not that much stability in financially. That's why I'm thinking about the business. What should I commence in further? And I have so many ideas about business like organic forms. Nowadays people are more fascinated to in taking of organic items, right? So that's the thing. It's contemplating so many times in my mind, and it's recurring a lot in my mind now
Hmm.
to commence this type of business in future.
Okay, so you have great ideas about businesses and you want to become a businessman, do certain businesses, but you are struggling with the finances.
Yes, ma'am, that's it.
Okay. Who inspired you and from where did you get this doing business of thing in your brain, in your heart?
As we and from descendants onwards, we have that business kind of mind in our blood now. And
Okay.
my forefathers and my grandfather and my father is currently doing business. That
Mm-hmm.
inspired me a lot, and it still keeps rejuvenating me a lot by for doing business.
Okay.
That is the tradition where, and I'm more fascinated to do business now. That's it. There is no any
So,
other reason to.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
So there is a reason. There is no other any reason to commence business, ma'am. And I had seen uh, the diminishing things in my family as well as destitute situations in my family. So the business might be sometimes more energetic, and sometimes we will be feel more lethargic also.
Hmm.
That kind of situations also I have faced in my family.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was really more fascinated to do a businessman. That's it.
I'm fascinated by this idea. So, have you shared the idea of your own business with your family members, like with your father and other people in your family?
Yes, ma'am. I shared this video with my friends, but I never shared this video with my family members.
Mm-hmm.
And and my my brother is currently pursuing CA, Chartered Accountant.
Okay.
As he is more knowledgeable person, I used to talk this business ideas with him, ma'am. Like
Okay.
I used to talk with my friends, which who are related to agriculture side.
Hmm.
So many friends currently they are pursuing their life in agriculture sector, like they are doing BSc agriculture and
Mm-hmm.
different types of agriculture sector related things they are doing in their life. So I used to share my thoughts with them. In which way should I commence my business? As I studied masters, right, I can have little bit knowledge about business ideas. So
Mm-hmm.
I used to talk with them. That's it.
Okay. So, you have already shared this
And
idea with them.
and yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Already, and I shared this business
mm-hmm.
ideas with those. And next, and when it comes to my family means I have to, and I kept divulge from them. Why? Because we have so many financial issues in our family. I kept little bit divulge.
Okay.
So whenever the right time and the precision time comes, I will be going with sharing my business ideas with them.
Okay, great. So, is there anything like
That's
any
it,
kind
ma'am.
of a compulsion that if there is any decision you want to take in your life, do you need to have others' consent first, then you can pursue, or you have the full control over your own decisions?
No, ma'am, there is like as you asked for the question, there is no there is not having any compulsion in my life. I should seek permission from somebody, or I should do some kind of thing with their permission. There is no need of taking any permission from them, and I can take my own ideas. As I take over my ideas, I can share these idea thoughts with my brother, ma'am. And next, I will keep on doing with it.
Mhm.
How can I should do, or in which way should I do this? As we have more knowledge regarding these businesses than I, so that's the reason. As you asked the question, like I used to share my thoughts with my brother, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, do you read about businesses? Do you do the research work and, listen to people like very popular show that is Shark Tank? You must have watched, definitely, right? Have you heard about it? You must have, right?
ma'am. Yeah, I heard about it, but I never watched those YouTube channel or videos, ma'am.
Okay.
And
So,
I read the and recently,
yeah, yeah, go on.
recently, and my brother suggested a book, The Rich Guy and the Poor Guy, something book, and my brother suggested me to read about.
Mm, okay. So, have you started reading it?
So I should start. No, ma'am, and I'm currently reading the book, the name Forest Enchantments. So I am
Okay.
completely more fascinated to read these kind of mythology books. So,
Mm.
and I'm reading the book. After completion of this book, I will switch into that book.
Yeah, that is
And next, as
very
you
popular
suggested
one.
so many times,
Hmm.
yeah, I heard so many times in your YouTube channel also, ma'am.
Yes, it is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Many people read this book and it is very popular one. Yeah, it shows you the path of doing business, becoming rich, and it helps you to change your mindset and perception and understanding about a lot of things in life which we maybe have a different experience because of our own uh, lifestyle and from people we see and meet every day. From that perspective and experience to you shift to the another one where you can think out of the box. That's how it turns. I have the book, but I haven't read. I started reading it for I maybe I read for 5 to 7 pages of the book, but then I stopped and I haven't read it so far yet. Because of the popularity I purchased, but I personally didn't like it. I don't know why. I'm not able to connect so far with it. Every book which is related to money, I'm not able to, like Psychology of Money, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and there are a lot of. I purchased that too, the Psychology of Money, but I read again 4 to 5 pages of the book and then I wasn't able to connect with that too. So these are just like there in my bookshelf, but I haven't read them. So if you like, you can read it because you are passionate about businesses and maybe money and all. So you would be able to grow if you get the idea and different perception towards it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. I will be reading this book after completion of this book, as I mentioned before. And
Mhm.
next, ma'am, have you suggested this book? And like, not suggested, you had read this book 4 to 5 pages, right?
Yes.
Like, what you had excerpted or what you have excavated in those 5 pages? Have you read only introduction or
I read a few things about the mindset of the rich dad and poor dad, uh which talks about like how he thinks there are two guys and one's father is way of thinking is like a rich dad, another's like way of thinking is a poor dad, and kind of a business they starts together and something like that. Because I think 1 to 1.5 years ago I purchased the book and only then I read it. After that I didn't even pick the book to read, and after that I have read a lot of books, a lot, so I genuinely forgot about what I read actually in it and I didn't like, so that is why I didn't read it. But I remember a little bit like this much, that it talks, the name itself tells you that it talks about the two different mindsets. how poor's how poor people always remain poor or becomes poorer, and how rich people grow and grow and grow. These are two different mindsets that works actually. And when it comes to like the thing I believe in, which is energies and the vibes and the way of thinking that aligns with the universe's energy, where the rich people always think or have the energies of getting higher and becoming more confident and achieving more goals in life, whereas the people who are poor kind of they have a mindset which is little poor. They are like every day they are every time they are thinking of savings, they are thinking of we will not be able to do it well, from where we will do it, and all those this kind of a negative energy they keep in their mind, and that is why they remain poor. And rich people just change their mindset and they think in a different way of getting it, so they grow. So this is how I understand in my language, which is like energy vibe that you match with the universe. And without this book I'm able to achieve all the things in my life. Like I don't need to apply the practical things which are written in books. I just focus on the energy and vibe and align with the universe. That is enough for me to get all the things which are written in the book maybe. That is why I don't need to read books for money particularly, or the maybe things whatever I want to achieve or change my mindset. I don't think so that I should be reading those books. But I believe that there are a lot of things that I maybe don't know and you would get a chance to learn and master. That would definitely help you grow your business.
As you mentioned, particularly about money right now, I think you are going to be a full-time YouTuber. That's why you don't have the kind of knowledge, thought in your brain that having the more money or that kind of books you completely feel reluctant. I think so. That's the reason it's the thing you are feeling futile or you are considering them like futile books in your perspective, not others' perspective, but in your perspective and thinking.
I didn't get your point. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, as you mentioned, particularly about business, money right now. So, not becoming rich or not becoming poor, as you are having currently an platform of YouTube, right? You are completely focusing on YouTube, I think. So that's why you don't have that much idea relating money, or you don't have that much kind of fascinating thing to earn money. And I'm saying about it.
No, it is about like my ideology, which is if you are giving your 100%, you don't need to think of it कि मेरे को कैसे मिलेगा. Give your 100%, do your 100% whenever you are able to do. Rest is up to the universe. That's what I say. And another thing is that I always show gratitude to the universe for giving me everything. And I think that is enough. That is giving me the result. Actually, when I show the gratitude for everything, for my audience, YouTube, finances, family, friends, people I meet every day, talk people I talk every day with, everything is great up to the mark. So I don't have any complaint. And once you, as I we earlier talked about the mindset, I don't have the poor mindset. I have very satisfying kind of mindset and learning attitude. Satisfying is like whatever I have, I'm very much grateful and happy to have. I have everything. I say this to the universe that I have everything which I need to survive and live a beautiful and peaceful life. I have everything. I am able to manage everything beautifully, and uh, for the biggest thing I'm grateful is that the brain it has given me, the brain and body and the all the organs which I can use, the voice particularly, which many people like out there. I'm very much grateful. So what I need to ask and what I need to complain about, I don't think so there is anything that I should be complaining about. And that is why like I'm able to match the energy and align with the universe. There I get everything easily, and that is why I don't have the poor kind of mindset. So I don't say that okay, I don't need money, or I don't go behind money, or I don't want money. This is not the kind of thing. A thing is like I already say that I have. I already show the gratitude that I have. And thank you so much for giving me this much, and thank you so much for everything. So maybe that kind of mindset is already helping me. It's not about like I'm not interested. Everybody is who is there on the earth who is working for no money, like they don't love money. Everybody loves, whether they accept it or deny, but everybody is studying, going school, college, interviews, preparing for interviews. Why people are watching my videos? Nobody likes to watch English conversations, but why still they watch? Because they need to improve and they need to get a job. And why job? Because they need money. Of course we need, it's like a basic thing to live a beautiful life. If you have any desire, first and foremost thing which can help you is money. You need a lot of things for that. Earlier I remember when I wasn't able to afford even these books, reading books was like my passion. When I started my journey, I wanted to read, and I wasn't, particularly when I was preparing for banking examination. During banking examination, I started watching some conversational videos and related to this, and I used to read the Hindi newspaper. It was always difficult to purchase books for me because I had to ask my father to give me money. Even filling form, that was it. Like my father was filling forms for me for the banking examination during pandemic. It was like it. I'm talking about 2020, 21 during pandemic. So even filling the form was very difficult for my family, right? uh, and nobody else was earning in my family except my father. So it was always difficult for me. I had the passion to purchase a few books. I used to read, I used to see people sharing about books. This book is great, you should be reading this. And I had interest. I incorporated the interest because of the Hindi newspaper and by watching a lot of people. But I didn't have enough money to purchase even these books. Can you imagine? Like from there, but kind of a thought process I started feeding to my brain was quite different, and that has changed my life entirely, I would say, and it would keep changing. I'm 100% sure about it. So it's not about that I
Yeah.
don't want or I'm not interested. It's like my way of thinking is different now. I am like I have everything.
Ma'am, what kind of books you are really interested to read currently, or from the inception of your journey? What kind of books you are more fascinated, are more interested to read? Still, it keeps resonating you, or still it keeps more fascinating. What kind of books you are currently reading?
It's not just about currently. I'm like always like passionate about reading self-help, mindset, universe, knowing where I can know myself better, when I can understand and learn from others' experiences, others' failures, because I cannot try everything and get the negative result and learn from it. Yeah, in our life, we try a lot of things, we fail at certain things, and we learn a lot of lessons. And in the same manner, everybody learns and everybody tries something new, right? So you learn from others' experiences a lot. So that is the genre that I love the most, particularly about law of attraction, the universe, energies, mindset, growing myself, habits, about my habits, about work ethics, about time management. So very, very small practices and small things these people, the great authors, share with us, which can transform our life entirely altogether, I would say. For example, I was reading a book written by Robin Sharma, The Everyday Hero Manifesto. He talks about the movement. Movement is like when you are lost, when you are feeling that I'm not able to take a final decision, I'm confused and I'm feeling low or anything, or you're scattered, just go for a walk. For 30 minutes walk, for 1 hour walk, just go. And if you are thinking a lot of things at the same time, you would get the clarity. Go for a walk. The movement is a very small thing, very, but it's so powerful, and I have incorporated in myself. Like in the evening or maybe in the morning, I would go for a walk. No matter what happens, I would go, and I have seen some results in me. Like sometimes in the morning it is already soothing, like when you go for a morning walk it will be like rejuvenating for you. But sometimes, like after these sessions in the evening, I'm like tired, or I'm like I want to do something still, but I'm not able to, and I'm thinking too much, or there is overthinking, and sometimes happens with everyone. I go for a walk and I walk and walk and walk and walk. I feel so serene, relax. Now there is no thought. I'm so relaxed, I'm so calm, and I'm able to see what I'm actually thinking. I'm able to analyze what actually works well. So, this is a very small thing, movement. So, this is how you learn from books. And the thing is that I actually try to apply those things in my life, very small, small things. And one book I read about four agreements. All those four agreements I applied in myself, in my life, and they are helping me a lot. Like, be impeccable with your words, like be positive with your words, don't say negative words about yourself or about other people. So I am very much careful about these things. That is, be impeccable, do your best in every situation, whether you are in a bad mood, whether you are in a good mood, whatever best you can provide at that time, just try to do that. So that's what I do. Apart from that, like, do not make assumptions. You know, if somebody's saying something, if somebody is thinking of something, do not make assumptions that why the person didn't reply, why the person, whatever it is about meetings and calls, whatever, go directly and ask them. Instead of just assuming anything else, that the person maybe doesn't want to talk to me or whatever it is, go and ask them directly. That would save your time and that would save your energy and mood. So this is amazing, and I am already a straightforward person. I go directly and ask. I'm not the person who speaks behind you, and I don't even like if somebody else speaks behind me. Now I don't care. Earlier, I had the habit of, you know, going behind them and telling them, you said this and you said that. Now I say, like, say whatever you want to say. I don't care about anymore. Now I have already a lot of things to complete, so I'm not behind you. During school and college, we go through these things, right? So during school, I had this habit of, I was straightforward that time too. Like, when somebody says something for me behind my back, I would go and ask them in front of all the students, maybe in front of all the class. That was there always, because I have the habit of not talking about others. I don't interfere, I don't talk about others. That kind of mindset I already had earlier, and that is still in me. I'm straightforward. So this is the thing. Apart from this, there was one more agreement. I'm not able to recall, but I'm sure that is in me. So yeah, don't take anything personally. That I don't take. Sometimes I get negative comments. Sometimes people are like, you didn't share this about with us, or you just avoid us, or whatever it is. I just don't take it very seriously. Now, earlier, initially, it was difficult for my other family members that I'm quite different, but now everybody have understood that she is quite different. This is because in villages, people don't have the habits of reading books, talking,
Yes.
learning English, working on
Yeah.
skills, working on mindset, doing yoga, going for a walk. These are the habits are like, उनको लगता है free लोगों के काम है ये. But it actually makes you the person who is entirely different and a successful person. Now when they see me, they're like, okay, there is something she's doing unique. So earlier they used to say a lot of things and I didn't pay attention, because if you pay attention to these rubbish things, particularly people who don't even know about it, and they think like yoga class जाना is like आप फ्री लोगों का काम है या बड़े लोगों का काम है, तो आपने कंसीडर कर ही लिया दैट आई एम अ बड़े लोग, तो ठीक है फिर. It's like, do not pay attention to them and just do. So I don't take anything personally, anything. So this is how, when
Ma'am,
I read
I would
books, I
like
just
to,
incorporate. Yeah, go on.
ma'am, I would like to ask, this much plethora of knowledge you got from reading the books,
Yeah.
like you have read so many books, like regarding the regardless to like what would I say, like without any regardless or irrespective of thing, like whatever the book is going to give you, like the moral or proverbs, without regarding about it, you are reading this book. So I think I should incorporate this the books reading, like how you have done this from beginning onwards. The way you are explaining about the books is very really fascinating to me, ma'am. I should do this book reading for longing times, I would say. Why?
Hmm.
Because it still keeps replenishing my brain with knowledge like you. So I would like to inculcate this habit as firm desire in me.
That's 100% true. You become stronger and stronger when you read books. Stronger by means like, it changes your mindset entirely. It has helped me a lot. First thing I'm very grateful is, like, a lot of things were already in my attitude. I was an introvert, but I was always kind of person like listen to people very carefully, very attentive listener, very punctual, dedication, sincerity, hardworking. and discipline. So all the things I had already. And I'm not the person who enjoys eating out much. Like I don't go out and eat. I am exactly kind of a person who loves food cooked by mother at home. And when I was living in the PG, people were every single day or after every 2 days they are ordering something, and they used to ask me, "What would you like?" I was like, "No, I don't like anything. I don't want to eat anything." They were like, "Why are you avoiding it?" I'm like, "I'm not interested." Even though if I am outside, I would not eat out. I'd come back and I'd eat here itself, home cooked food. So this is something which I am very grateful, because I don't have to control myself for anything. I am already the person who goes with the things which are great and going to add values in my life. So that is why I'm able to resonate a lot with the books which are self-help books or motivational books. I'm easily able to incorporate things in my life. Like when I read Atomic Habit, I started and I have incorporated a lot of habits in me, and they are helping me. They are very small habits, like brushing your teeth before hitting the sack. In the morning, you are doing breathing exercise. In the morning, you are saying thank you to the universe. Before sleeping, you are doing a small prayer. Very small, small habits, but they change your life. We are going to end the session after just a few seconds. So I want to say thank you so much for joining and for the very insightful session. I enjoy talking to you.
Now, next, I would like to say, like, as its second debut in your YouTube channel, I would like to hold a special homage to you, ma'am. Why? Because, and I'm learning so many things from your YouTube channel itself.
Thank you so much.
The way you are connecting with people, like people, whatever it may be, the people are in exhausted situation, or the people are sharing their thoughts over in your YouTube channel. It's completely contagious to them as well as contagious to us, our lives also.
Hmm.
So I would feel very replenishing thoughts getting from your YouTube channel.